You don't ask me simple questions, do you? How you got to build your home. As if I've deceived them. The rent was, if you're not working in Toronto, can we see the face of that wonderful, supportive husband of yours? Bring him for interview, Biko. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Faye Mac. I post videos about life in Canada as a Nigerian Canadian and how to get here. This is going to be a Q&A video. I'm wearing the same outfit as the last video because I filmed it on the same day, okay? Yeah, that's it. We're going into a new year. I don't want to say new year, new me, but I'll be here, okay? So I'm not going anywhere for now. This video is going to be a Q&A. I'm going to be picking up a lot of questions that I get asked and we're going to answer them. Let's get into it. First one is by Ndu Duzo. Okay, I'm just not going to mention names. I'm so sorry if I butchered your name. I don't want to butcher anybody's name. Okay, so first one is, hi Faye, thank you for sharing your experience. I'm relocating to Canada from South Africa. Is there a specific website you can recommend for searching for basement apartments? Kijiji.ca, just a website where people go on and post whatever they have for rent or for sale, and you can go on and see what the options are there. So if you're looking for a basement apartment, Kijiji is a good place. Another place to search is Facebook Marketplace. You have to set the location to whatever city that you're trying to get a basement apartment in. But there are a lot of things you should look out for when you're searching for a basement apartment. By the way, I'm filming in my basement. Do you guys like my new setup? Let me know if you like my new setup. It's just nice to have a separate space from the rest of the house where I can film, just sit down, film, and that's why I can, film multiple videos in one day, you see? But yeah, let me know if you like my new setup. Kijiji and Facebook Marketplace are good places to look for basements for rent in your city. Next question. Hi Faye, fellow Toronto resident here. Well, I'm an ex-Toronto resident, but hi. Congratulations on building your home. Would like to connect on how you got to build your home. What's the best way to connect privately? This is actually a question from my husband. He's the one that is a licensed real estate agent. I'll leave his link in the description box below. He's actually on YouTube now. I've initiated him into the YouTube live, even though he was on YouTube before me. But now he's active on YouTube and he's making videos about home ownership, and some of these questions that you're asking about real estate are answered on his channel. So I'll leave a link to his channel in the description box. You can go and say hello to him, tell him I sent you, okay? But yeah, he would be able to answer all your questions with regards to building your home and buying a home and all of that. Next question, how did you buy your house and could we have a tour? If you're looking for how to buy a house, again, my husband is a realtor, so I've linked his YouTube channel in the description box below. He has videos about that. What's the other question? Could we have a tour? No, I don't really like to show where I'm living in the moment. So I know that I did the Toronto basement tour. Now let me clear something, because I get people that meet me outside Toronto and they're like, oh my God, I thought you were still living in a Toronto basement. As if I've deceived them that I'm living in a Toronto basement. I filmed that video because I was already moving out. And so I was comfortable with showing the whole space because I was already moving out. And by the time you saw it, I was already out of there. Life goes on, people move on to other things. Because it wasn't real time, some people kind of feel slighted by that. Like, no, if you see me in a different city, I just literally moved on. I lived there for like 8 months while building my house. So like that period was just a transitionary period for us. So I'm not very comfortable like doing a full-blown house tour. Maybe sometime in the future, if I'm looking for content, you're going to see my house in videos like vlogs and stuff, but taking a camera and showing you every nook and cranny while I'm still living there, for me, is kind of not my thing. For now, no house tour. Jeez. Next question. Hi Faye, thank you so much. Can you tell us how your cost of living looks like now? All I can say is it choke, okay? I left Toronto, but you also have to realize, like, I left a very tiny, all-inclusive apartment for a house. So there are a lot of costs that are involved in living in a house that I can bring up another time. I can do a video about that separately for you. Okay, next question. How much is this apartment going for? And this was my Toronto apartment. I already said this in my Toronto expenses video. That apartment, the rent was $1,800 per month. And this is Canadian dollars. All the bills were included, so I wasn't paying any bills out of pocket, except for parking. Parking was about $17 per month. So yeah, that's that. Sheo is asking, is there a job in Nova Scotia? I stated clearly that I left because I got a job opportunity in Ontario. Are there jobs in Nova Scotia? I would say yes. However, are there as many jobs as you would find in Ontario? Obviously not, because Ontario is much bigger, much more fast-paced than Nova Scotia. But I think that there are jobs in Nova Scotia, depending on like how much you're looking for in salary or the industry you're in, it's going to vary. Look on Indeed.ca, search for the job that you're actually looking for and see how many opportunities come up. In as much as there are more jobs in Ontario, you also need to keep in mind that there are also more people here, meaning there's more competition in Ontario. So if your industry is actually in high demand in Nova Scotia, it's not a bad place. This person says, hi, are you still in Nova Scotia? No, I am not. I'm now in Ontario. I get a lot of people asking how to contact me. The best way to contact me is through my YouTube or Instagram comment section. Okay, next question. Hi, Faye. Can you advise best place to settle in Ontario as a family? A sane environment, good schools, available jobs in HR and customer experience. You guys, this question, you don't ask me simple questions, do you? Like, it's not a very simple question to answer because it really depends on your budget. I would say certain places in the GTA are fantastic for raising kids. So if you said you're a family and you're looking to raise kids, a sane environment with good schools, to me that sounds like Milton. Milton is a fantastic city or town and it has really good schools, it's safe for children and all of that. However, it's quite expensive because it's part of the Greater Toronto area. So it's quite expensive. However, it is just an hour away from Toronto. If you're taking the train or you're driving, it's just an hour. So you can actually work in Toronto and live in Milton. A lot of people do that. If you're hybrid, you probably have to go just a couple of times a week, you're fine, right? But Milton, what you've described so far sounds like Milton to me. Burlington is also not bad if you don't mind being farther away from Toronto. If you're not working in Toronto and you're looking to act for a place to actually move to, you know, like I'm moving to this city, I'm going to find a job in this city. To me, that sounds like London. There are some very nice suburban areas in London, Ontario that, you know, are very family friendly, very quiet, very nice modern houses that will not break the bank. So I personally like London, Ontario for that. So if you want to be closer to the city, to Toronto, Milton. If you want a place that's like completely detached from Toronto because you don't work there, you could get a job in that city, then London. Hamilton is also another option, but Hamilton is very tricky because there's some parts that are not that great, just like with every city. You want to avoid downtown, right? But there are suburbs like Ancaster and Stony Creek that are also very nice areas for raising families. And you can also work in Hamilton, right? Like it's close proximity, it's actual Hamilton, the center of where all the jobs are and all of that. So yeah, it's not a simple question to answer. It really depends. You can also consider Waterloo and Kitchener. If you don't want to work in Toronto or if you're going to be working remotely, you get a remote job. In that case, you can live in any of these cities. Next question. Congrats, Faye, on your citizenship. I'm currently schooling in the UK with my family. I'd like to cross over to Canada. Can I still do that via the study route and with my family? Absolutely, yes. You can apply to Canada as a student from the UK, get admission, apply for your student visa, get your study permit when you land, and school here. You can also apply with your family as a company, or you can land and actually get them to come in afterwards. Faye, I have a question. Does your husband also become a citizen now that you are a citizen? No, he does not automatically become a citizen because I'm a citizen. I've been here for a while and he moved here after. I qualified for citizenship before he did, but now he has qualified for citizenship and he has applied. Hi, please can you help someone relocate to Canada? All this one that I'm doing, is it not helping? I'm helping. I help through videos. I'm not an immigration consultant or a lawyer, so I do not actually take clients or offer any immigration services. I can refer you to somebody who does immigration law. You drop a comment on my Instagram, my last Instagram post, and I'll tag them on that post. Next question. Please, can we see the face of that wonderful, supportive husband of yours? Bring him for interview, Biko. Maybe I'll bring him for interview as a realtor, not as my husband. He has his own channel. Which course did you study for your master's in 2015? Master of Public Relations. That was the course that I studied. Okay, please, Faye, is there any Nigerian YouTuber based in Guelph? I'll be moving to Guelph very soon, but I don't have any information about it. Please link me up with someone that I can get information from. If you're a YouTuber in Guelph, please drop a comment down below, or if you live in Guelph in general, drop a comment down below, and hopefully this person sees it. But no, I don't know YouTubers in Guelph. Next question. Faye Mac, how do I contact you? I got my TRV, but yet to arrive and need to ask some personal questions. Drop a comment on my latest Instagram post. My Instagram is faye.mac, just in case you don't know. But yeah, drop a comment on there and I'll send you a message. Okay, next question. Hello Faye, I'm planning to study Masters of Internet Working from Dal University, Nova Scotia. Do you know if it can be counted as Masters when I evaluate through WES? Please confirm if you could. Yeah, Dalhousie University is one of the top universities in Nova Scotia. So yes, if you take a master's degree there, it's going to count as a master's degree in Canada. Hello Faye, are registered nurses regarded as professional? I think this person is referring to my video about courses that are referred to as professional courses that would count as the same scores as masters for express entry. No, nursing does not count as a professional course in that manner. Next question. I would like to ask, while you're a student in Canada, can you work and study? And if yes, does one have to apply for a work permit while studying, and after studying, apply for a postgraduate work permit? I'd like to know the difference and how it works. Thank you. So yes, as an international student, you typically are able to work. There used to be a limit on the number of hours you could work off campus. There used to be 20 hours a week, but now there's been some changes to that gives international students more leeway to work way more hours uncapped. So yes, you can work. You don't have to apply for any special work permit while you're studying. But once you graduate, or once you actually take your last exam and you can get a letter from your school saying that you're done with school, you've fulfilled the conditions of graduation, you can actually apply for your postgraduate work permit. So yes, you're going to apply for a postgraduate work permit. It's a pretty simple application, nothing to be scared about. But yes, when you're here as an international student, you can work without applying for a specific work permit. Okay, next one. Police character certificate is now 40,000 naira. Can you imagine? I know, that's crazy. Next question. Hi Faye, how can one secure an apartment before coming to Canada? Really urgent. I'm probably late with this response, but I'm going to drop it anyway, just in case it's still helpful to anybody else. Number one, you can actually get a realtor to help you. You don't have to pay a realtor to help you secure an apartment. What I actually did was that I Googled apartment buildings near the school that I was coming to in Canada, in Nova Scotia, based on Google Maps to see the distance and the ones that are reasonable for me. When I found that, I went on the website and clicked that contact us button. I reached out to them, got somebody that I knew in Canada to help me check out the place, did a wire transfer, and secured the place before I landed. So that's one way if you know somebody in Canada. Otherwise, you can reach out to a realtor and they can help you secure a place. Next question. Hi Faye, what's the name of your DJI phone holder? Okay, so it's a gimbal and it's DJI, and it's DJI Osmo Mobile. I think 5 or 6, I'm not sure which one, but yeah. It's a DJI Osmo gimbal. I hope that helped. Okay, you guys, that's going to be the end of this video. I really wanted to get on here and just answer questions that had been asked. I can't really keep track of my comments, so I don't really respond to every single person, but I try my best. If you have any questions, drop them in the comment section below. I'll be doing videos like this regularly so that I can answer your questions directly. It's just easier that way for other people to watch and also get answers. So if you have any questions for me about living in Canada, life in Canada, moving to Canada, drop them in the comment section of this video or of my latest video, and I'll make sure I do a video to get to it, okay? I hope you learned something from this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Until we meet again, until you see my fine face again, have a good one.